I mean, dude, we could never be the worst podcast ever, which feels pretty good because you've been hearing about Bryce Mitchell as of late.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Man, we thought we fucked up one cast. We thought we said some stuff.
Yeah, one day we'll have a Patreon where you can hear it too.
Yeah, we definitely never edited anything out ever.
If you're looking at our Instagram thinking, I've never seen that episode, just know we pulled gold from it.
The best episode of all time.
That cannot see the light of day.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, have you seen the Bryce Mitchell stuff?
I read like an article that showed it like quoted what he said and showed a quick clip of the Hitler stuff.
Yeah, the guy with the mustache.
Yeah.
He was like, he's like, I bet I could have went fishing with him.
You know what I thought was crazy was he was like, look, I think before he got on meth, I would have gone fishing with him.
Dude, he got on meth.
He's like, hey, look, genocide of an entire religion, I'm fine with drugs. I was part of the DARE program.
And that's how you know he's from like white trash town.
Dude.
Just being like, you can do whatever until you touch the devil lettuce.
Yeah.
Dude, but I was like, I found out about that and I was like, oh my God, they're gonna pull this podcast. I need to just listen to it all because it's got to be the dumbest thing ever. And I found it like late last night, but I wasn't gonna like go to bed listening to it.
What a dream.
Yeah, exactly. Also, it's an hour and a half. Episode 1, dude. That's the crazy part of it. Like
hour and a half of hate speech is crazy.
Yeah. Well, most of it's just like he starts with a prayer.
Hell yeah,
he starts it by being like, we love God. This is a fucking God cast.
Hey, and I think the important thing to do as a podcast of our own is to adapt and start our episodes with prayers.
Yeah, let's start doing that. Hamdulillah.
Fucking what is...
Dude, I listened to some of it on the drive up to the show that we did tonight. It was out in Cumming, like 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
I listened to like halfway through the drive, I like turned it on. I was like, I want to listen to some of this before it gets pulled. Mm-hmm. It was on YouTube. The whole thing was on YouTube. And then I listened like 20 minutes. And then I was like, bet I'm going to listen to the rest on the drive back. Yeah. By the time the show ended, shit got pulled. It's gone.
Oh, no.
I know. Which is so funny. And I'll tell you what, in the 20 minutes I listened to, I was like, that really sucks, but I do get it.
Yeah,
oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
Dude,
did you get to the Hitler part?
No, dude. Not even.
Whoa.
Not even. It's one of the funniest things.
I think
it's
pretty upsetting that it's his first episode and people listen past 20 minutes.
Yeah.
How you do that, Bryce?
Yeah, come on. We need to know your secrets. Also, 170,000 on YouTube.
Oh my God.
In 24 hours.
Hey, I'm a firm believer in there's no such thing as bad press.
Yeah. Dude, one of the things he said though, he was like, are you fucking kidding me? You guys think that the earth is like billions of years old, 65 million? No, dude, it's fucking 6,000 years old.
Hell yeah, brother.
He's like, you're going to listen to these fucking scientists and all this data and shit. Nah, dude, that's just lies. You know how I know the Earth's 6,000 years old? Because it says so in this fucking book.
Bible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, so you have like one random fucking book from years ago.
That book that book was written by people that don't know much.
Yeah. The book was written by people that were dumb and then was translated and rescribed by people in power.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's the most accurate.
Yeah, dude. Saying like he's like, you think he's like, and they were like, man, he's like, I don't understand gravity, and that's because they
hell of a hook.
Yeah. He says he's like,
me either. If we're being honest.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's a bunch of crazy science bullshit. And you know why?
You know what? I'm actually on his side so far. I'm like, yeah. Continue.
Yeah, he goes, they make it complex so that it's hard for you to understand because they don't want you learning the truth. And it's like, no, you're just like retarded.
Yeah. Hey, look, I call him like I see him.
He's like, stuff heavy, it fall down.
Real recognize real. We're stupid, brother.
Yeah. And then he has like a co-host who's like a normal guy who like every time this guy opens his mouth, you can clearly hear in it that he recognized the mistake he's made by partnering up with him.
Yeah.
It's so bad, dude. And then so he says to him, he's like, but what do you think about there's like a big community of scientists who, you know, who study all these like beautiful, random, chaotic, but still intricate and still beautiful things in the universe that, like, yes, they apply to science, but they still are like, well, this is just beautiful. Maybe I still believe in God. And he's like, you know what? And then he just laughs. He cackles for like 45 seconds. He's
Bryce
like,
or his co-host?
Bryce.
Okay.
He's like, brother, you know what every Christian that believes the world's 6 million years old is? Which isn't even like close to how old like it actually is. Yeah. He also said too, he's like, nobody can count to 6 million. How could the earth be that old?
That's one of those things that's so dumb. I don't know how to disprove it. Because, like, do you know someone that's counted to 6 million?
No.
I don't either. So I'm like, I think he might be right there, but I don't think that matters.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I've heard some.
That's such a funny fucking. Be like, hey, do me a favor real quick. Count to 6 million.
Yeah, count to 6 million.
Well, no, I won't. He's like, exactly. How do you know the earth is that old? That's such funny logic. God.
He's like, I can count to 4,000.
It sucks that he's funnier than us.
I know, dude. He's like, man, I figured out. I counted to 4,000 one time. It took me an hour. And I did it. That's how old the earth is. I got tired. I got sleepy. That's it. I'm pretty sure I saw something where, like, if you count to 1 billion, it would take you 9 years.
Yeah, like, something like that.
Take really long.
Yeah.
But then he says, yeah, you know what every Christian that thinks the earth is 6 million years old has in common? They went to public school, dude. My son, he's never going to school. He's like, you know,
homeschooled?
Why? Yeah, he's like, and you know why? You know why they believe that fucking lie of 6 million years old? It's because they went to public school. And you know who makes the curriculum of the public school?
Who?
The devil.
That's so funny.
Hey, oh my God, it was so funny.
The devil's down at his office.
Yeah.
He's just like, well, okay, at 2 p.m. I've got to rape Hitler, and at 3 p.m. I've got to put together 6th grade history.
But hey, I mean, even the devil's kind of cool. Let's have recess.
I think the devil's got a busy schedule. I don't know if he's got time to worry about curriculums.
Oh my God, this was another funny thing too. He said, man, he's like, human nature, we are built to worship. That's just who we are. He's like, that's why everybody falls victim to false idols.
Okay.
Because we're built to worship. So if you don't worship God and live your life under God, you're going to worship a false idol and your life's going to be led astray. He's like, you know how many people worship money? You know how many people worship their wife? He's like, that's sick. You worship your wife, man, you're going to get beat around.
Look at me. That's why I spit in Lindsay's face when I see her. I go, you're no God. You need to know this, bitch. You're no God.
It was so funny that he's like, I can count to 4,000 and I know my wife is shit. Like, he has a wife and a kid.
Those are his logic. Yeah. Hey, what's wrong with that lady? that poor dumb lady.
I've never seen her, but God, I bet she looks like a hockey stick. Oh my God.
Where's he from? Do you know?
Arkansas.
Yeah,
and then he's
the worst state in the union.
Yeah. You want to know what this is funny. Lewis Black had a bit about this about Bill Clinton's campaign because he was the governor of Arkansas before he became president. A bragging point on his campaign was that he brought the state of Arkansas from 50th in education to 49th.
Hey, and you know what? I don't know where they rank now.
Yeah.
But if they're
they
in
can't be at best 48.
45, okay, all right.
45. Whoa.
Let's say bottom 5.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Based on his understanding of public school education, he might be right.
Yeah.
he's like, hey, none of that shit ain't making sense, and it's because you got morons teaching.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess if you are like a Arkansas hick, and you find out that like Bill Clinton is responsible for your public schools,
oh my god,
you might think the devil made him.
Yeah, dude. Do you think the devil's in charge of the curriculum, or maybe there's a teacher with a drug problem? It's like, sometimes 3 times 2 equals 9.
Yeah.
And you're like, I think you're dumb.
Here's the thing. 3 times 2, that is 6. But what they don't want you to know is sometimes the times operator, you turn it a little bit. Now it looks like a cross. Now 3 times 2 is 5.
Hey, and that's Arkansas math, baby. My neighbors growing up, their like heritage was Arkansas. Mm-hmm. They were so we went there one time, like, because they would get together for like 4th of July with their old family and stuff.
Yeah,
they were like, "Come on with us," right? And so, and we had fun. Like Arkansas rednecks are a good time. Mm-hmm. Okay, they've got like guns and 4-wheelers and shit. Dude, and like,
I would,
bro.
Here's the thing, and I might sound like Bryce Mitchell's opinion of Hitler. I would hang out with Bryce Mitchell, dude.
I bet it's a good day, dude.
It is so fun. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. And then like one political thing comes up and you go,
hey, Bryce.
You rev an engine over it. You're like, wasn't this fun? Hey, what's that? I can't hear you.
Bryce, we could talk about the Bible, or we could ride these dirt bikes.
Oh, 220 cc. Woo.
Honestly, I think instead of revving the engine, I truly believe if he started talking about something political or God, I could just dangle keys in front of his face.
Throw a Rubik's Cube at him and watch him scamper like a fucking rat.
He's like, only the devil wants these colors to line up. You know what the Rubik's Cube has in common with the devil? Once you solve the Rubik's Cube, what does it look like? The gay pride flag.
You know what I love about dumb religious people?
Yeah.
Is that anytime they can't figure out something, it's evil.
Yeah.
They're like, there's no chance I'm just an idiot.
Yeah.
That's the devil at work.
Exactly, dude. And but the fun
quantum physics? God only puts easy things in your life.
Exactly. And that is why hundreds of women were just burnt to death, dude. They just had emotions, and people and dudes in Salem were like, nope.
Did you know the population